Powerful Polar Bears by Charlotte Guillet. Introducing polar bears. Polar bears are huge bears that look white and live in the Arctic. They are deadly hunters, but are also very beautiful. Polar bears are the largest carnivores living on land. Polar bears spend time both on land and in the sea. Did you know? The polar bear's Latin name, Ursus maritimus, means sea bear. Where do polar bears live? The polar bear's habitat includes frozen sea ice, as well as land in the Arctic region. Polar bear habitat. What do polar bears look like? Polar bears stand out because of their huge size and fur that looks white. They can be 10 feet long and weigh up to 1,500 pounds. Polar bears have long necks with fairly small heads. Their claws are curved and very strong. Polar bears' teeth and claws are extremely sharp. Fur and skin. Polar bears' fur is water repellent. This means water does not stay in the fur and freeze. Under the fur is a thick layer of fat, which also keeps the bear warm. The skin under a polar bear's fur is black. Black skin holds any heat from the sun better than paler skin. Black skin. Polar bear paws. Polar bears' paws are specially adapted for life in the Arctic. Fur on the bottom of each paw helps to grip onto the ice as the bear moves around. A polar bear's huge paws help to stop it from sinking into the snow. Getting around. Polar bears cover huge distances looking for prey. They often walk around 20 miles in a day. Polar bears are also very good swimmers. Their front paws are partly webbed to help them swim. They can close their nostrils underwater. Did you know? Polar bears can swim for over 60 miles without stopping. Hunting. Apart from females with cubs, most polar bears live and hunt alone. Their fur is good camouflage as they hunt on the ice. Polar bears use their camouflage to stalk prey without being seen. Can you spot the polar bear? Did you know? Polar bears mainly hunt seals, but they will also eat birds, walruses, and whales. Seal pup. Super senses. Polar bears use their excellent sense of smell to find prey. They can smell seals from more than 20 miles away. Polar bears also have good senses of sight and hearing. Polar bears can smell a seal's den under thick ice. Lying in wait. When a polar bear has sniffed out a seal, it often waits near cracks or holes in the ice. When the seal comes up to breathe, the polar bear pounces. Did you know? Sometimes polar bears smash holes in the ice to find seal pups underneath. Scavenging. When the sea ice melts in summer, it is harder for polar bears to hunt seals. Then they scavenge to survive. Polar bears will eat dead animals if they find them. They will also raid garbage cans in towns. It can be dangerous for people when polar bears look for food in towns. Polar bear cubs. Female polar bears dig dens deep in the snow to give birth to cubs in the winter. The cubs drink their mother's milk, which is rich in fat. Cubs normally stay with their mother for over 2 years. Did you know? Polar bear mothers normally have twins. Cubs leave the den in March or April. Learning to swim and hunt. Mother polar bears teach their cubs how to hunt. At first, the cubs watch. When they are about 1 year old, they start to hunt on their own. Mother bears also teach cubs how to swim. Sometimes mothers carry cubs on their backs if they have a long way to swim. Life for a polar bear. Today, polar bears sometimes struggle to find food because the sea ice in the Arctic is melting. It is important that humans protect their habitat. Polar bears might look cute, but remember that they are some of the world's deadliest predators.